बंगाल, कलकत्ता, सब पागल हैं, दीवाने हैं। देखो कैसे बैठते हैं, बुद्धू भीतरे आंखें खोल के कि पता नहीं क्या मिलने वाला है। See, this is the search they have inside them, which is so beautiful. And naturally, it had to be somebody like Kontya and Madhuji to put it together, an international exhibition of this kind, which is not so kind because I know what they've gone through. I mean, the efforts, the resources, how contacting people like us who are equally mad and who don't care beyond a point, to bring us together at a platform is not a simple task. And definitely Calcutta deserves it because, as I said earlier also, the first photography studio started here in Calcutta in 1857 by Bourne and Chappell. So that legacy is still there. And it's so wonderful that the variety of work, they may not work together, but it's like all kinds of flowers in a garden, all colors, all fragrances. This is how it looks to me. And I will not go into too much of details because really I haven't seen every image in detail. But certainly Bengal, Calcutta, you mad people, Diwane log, Pagal log, you deserve it. This is my love for you. But you know, Yogi Rai said something very good about art, photography being art. These days, many people are doing conceptual photography. They think of an idea, they cook it up, they make it up. But let's not forget one thing. Ideas, concepts happen in this little space, mind space. And your mind is this much. And the world is huge and ever-changing. So they make art photography. You see, in 1860s, late 60s, when I started taking pictures, you know, photographs of textures, forms, colors, you know, these are physical things. And the people who were doing this kind of photography were told, this is bad show. Don't look at them. And now, after 60, 70 long years, that kind of photography is coming back as fine art, for God's sake. Unless nature gives you a gift of some kind of vision and discipline, no art form happens. Now, Jogan Bhai has left it to me to explain how photography can be an art form or it cannot be an art form. I'll tell you something very simple. The first photographers who came to Calcutta, Bourne and Chappell, a beautiful shot of Charangi Lane, if they've done, or somebody like Jogan Bhai or Hussain has done a, painting of Charangi Lane, and beautiful painting they've done. You look at the painting, you say, yes, very nice painting. But when you look at the photograph, what do you say? You say, oh my God, that's the way it used to be. The world that it existed then, 150 years ago. Now, this visual history is so important, and I'd also like to say that history is written and can be rewritten, but photo history cannot be rewritten. And there is no other art form which can match photography. Because a great painting from imagination, you can paint centuries. And if the painter is great, then sure it is a great painting. But a photograph captured in the right moment and right space is here to stay as a witness to the history who we were. That is one point. Second point, the most important one, talking about conceptual photography and the beautiful things that you see, all that is beautiful and predictable is anti-creativity. Because whatever is beautiful is beautiful. So what is your contribution? How you made a difference into the situation, this is where the magic comes. Now, how do you capture that essence and that magic is the one. You see, the great guy Raza, he says, I have put bright red on my canvas and my hand stops because he hasn't arrived. Who hasn't arrived in a painting? I mean, it's a very strange thing. If a painter can talk like this, that I have put bright red on my canvas and my hand stopped because he hasn't arrived. If they can be so intuitive for him to arrive, I promise you, in daily life, the magical moments, even in ordinary daily life, when you are walking in a street, and suddenly you see some moment, and you say, that was something. What was that thing? That was intuitive response to the energies, the expressions, the magic moments of daily life. Unfortunately, when you begin to photograph beautiful things and beautiful people and forms and textures, you lose that kind of sensitivity and awareness. And when you become intuitive and you wait for him to bless you with a moment, and those moments are always there, because nature and life is ever changing, and when it's ever changing, it has every possibility, every moment of it. And that's where we, because it takes all of you, mentally, physically and spiritually, to be one and connect with the situations to receive that gift. People don't have the patience, and especially fast food generation, you grab a sandwich, you grab a photo, and you get away with it. They should be hanged forever, not on the walls also. So please understand the human spirit, the capabilities we have. We do not explore them, because that puts you on test every moment of it. And that moment can be captured at any given place, any time, and into nowhere also. When you begin to go beyond the seen, beyond the unseen, and beyond the unknown, then the magic begins. Because nature, I don't believe in any God, because let me tell you, Christ came, went away. Buddha came, went away. Ram and Krishna, we don't even know if they came or not. Guru Nanak, a great saint, came and went away. Still they are crying, Inshallah, God willing, Christ shall come, Buddha will do this to us. Nobody is coming back for any one of us. It's a lie. It's a game being played by the religious people. And we are fighting wars also, as you know. What is happening between India and Pakistan, which is very unfortunate. Because when Babri Masjid was being demolished, Allah never turned up. When Mandir was being demolished, Ram was nowhere to be seen. They've come and gone. They were saintly people, but who were they? This is precisely where the creativity comes in. Who were they? They were pure souls connected with the divine energy. And if they touched anybody, they could heal the person. And the person will come alive again. So that divine energy is available to all of us. But our mind is so stuffed. This computer that God has been installing here is full of the best of information or knowledge or philosophies, but the moment it collects here, it becomes garbage, second-hand garbage. People don't learn to explore the world at their cost. The purpose of such exhibitions is to share those rare moments and possibilities. Different photographers in different parts of the world have invested themselves so completely. But just to invest so completely is not possible for most of the people, because most of the people people, their education and their training is so quick and fast that they do not look at themselves where their steps are going. I tell you, it's never too late. Never. Whether you are 60, 70, me, more than that, anybody, especially children, they have the innocence. They have the magic responses to situations. If the child in you has died, man, you don't need to live in this world. Because then you are programmed civilized people. And those civilized people, education in schools and colleges is so bad, so repetitive, they level you up. They make you similar kind of people. And they don't bring out the creative magic in each one of us, which is still hidden in each one of us. Even if we lived 20 years, 30 years, or 50 years like this, if you wake up today, tomorrow will be a different day, I promise you. And those magical moments, each one of us, when we connect, we receive it according to our own energy and understanding, and they become personal and special. So please, for God's sake, those who've been using cameras endlessly with 64 GB or 128 GB, doesn't matter how much you shoot, but what you shoot each time, it should be so precious that it takes away your heartbeat. You lend your heartbeat to the situation to receive the current, so that your image begins to beat for itself. These are the possibilities. If Buddha could become a god for us, a photographer can also connect with the divine and be photographing similar kind of energies, and you'll be a Buddha photographer. I had a differences with Sadhguru, Jaggi Vasudev. I said he must be a yogi, but I am a yogi of photography. And I have my own meditative moments because I live there. And nobody gives it to you. You have to bring it out from your within. It exists in each one of us. But we think, oh, somebody is born a genius. No bullshit about that. Nobody is born genius. Genius has to be born out of your own guts, and each day of it, when you begin to invest that kind of energy and commitment to situations. So any art form thrives when people begin to invest their spirit and their intuition to receive gifts from nature. And nature's magic power is unparalleled, which cannot be replaced by this person or that person. Each person will have his own alignment with the nature. So the possibilities, please don't leave it to others to do it. Do it yourself. And it's available to all of us. God bless everybody. Thank you so much.